Hi, shalom, friends. Anything precious and beautiful needs a setting. Art, if it's on in a beautiful frame, you could appreciate it. If it's not in a beautiful frame, you appreciate it less. If it's amongst other things, you hardly notice it. They had a study, one of the most famous violinists in Washington, was asked to play on the street or maybe in a subway station, and basically people just walked by him. So the very same music that was played in a magnificent area and appreciated by many, many connoisseurs, when it was played outdoors in a different setting, it wasn't appreciated at all. And just imagine a diamond. All of us, when you go and you buy a diamond, there's a special light, a spotlight that's on it. It's often in a blue velvet box. And of course, it looks magnificent if it's held with a platinum or a gold ring. But if you were to have this diamond on the floor, obviously there's no setting for it, you would just walk over it. So for many of us, we often wonder, when are we going to hear the music? God is good, and the tone that he plays is goodness. How come we don't hear it? And that question is the answer. We don't hear it. There's nothing wrong with the music, we're just not listening. A charming story for you. There was a teacher in Jerusalem who was teaching his 4th grade class, and the kids were restless, and after a couple of days he realized that they're not getting it. His school was diagonally to a police station. The police station, you had to walk up 2 steps to get inside, and it was decorated with 2 stone lions. So the Rabbi tells the students, he says, if you will, if the lions were to hear the music, you would see them dance. Well, the kids took it literally. So the following day, they played music in front of the 2 stone lions, and of course, the lions did not move. When they came back and they reported that to their teacher, and they complained, the teacher said, well, with a smile on his face, maybe you didn't play it loud enough. So again, the 4th graders, they took it very literally. They came with a boombox, they're playing music, and of course, 2 stone lions do not dance. When they came back and they said, Rabbi, they're not dancing, and we played the music, and you said if we play music, they would dance. He said, if you hear the music, you dance. So you played the music, but they did not hear it because they're stone. So no matter how high you play the music, stone will not dance. And of course, what he was trying to convey to them is that the Torah is beautiful. The Torah has a wonderful melody to it. But if a person feels like a stone and refuses to hear the music, don't complain. It's not the music which is at fault, but you have to check whether or not your hearing is adequate or not. So my friends, we're preparing for Passover, for Pesach. The music is telling us that we should expect liberation nationally and personally, emotionally. Good things are happening, good things will happen, good things will continue to happen. Some of us are not hearing the music. Don't complain about the music. Instead, let's try to create a setting that we might hear the music. Shalom and good luck.